Blackburn
Enterprises.
Thank you for coming to our channel. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. Back with another movie review. Today we're going to be reviewing
Judas and the Black Messiah.
Judas and the Black Messiah. This movie is directed by Shaka King. You know any movies that he actually directed before this one? I don't think. I don't think so. Yeah, this might be one of his first big directorial debuts. Could be wrong. So if I am wrong, charges to my head, not to my heart.
Yes.
All right. So we got a couple of people that's starring in this movie. Huh? You whispering now?
Still, because the leather is making all kind of noise.
My leather can. She said, your leather's making noise. Quit moving. My leather I can make noise to my leather.
Oh my gosh.
Anywho, starring in this movie is Daniel Kaluuya.
Yes.
You might know him in some movies such as
Get Out.
Yes. I think that was the first movie that a lot of people knew him for. That kind of put him on the scene was Get Out.
Yeah.
He was also in
Queen and Slim.
Yes, he was in Queen and Slim.
Yes. So we have a movie review.
Yes, that we did a review.
So make sure you go check that out after this.
Right, we did do a movie review on that.
Yes, we did.
All right. Also starring in this movie is Lakeith Stanfield.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you might know him in some previous movies such as.
I don't know a movie, but I know he was
You do know a movie.
Well, I was just going to say Insecure.
He is?
I mean,
no, he's not. See what your brain did there?
The photograph.
Yeah, okay.
He looks the same like Lawrence, though.
Yeah.
I mean, him and Lawrence are kind of the same
person. I can see that.
Yeah. I don't know why they're the same person.
Okay, you know what? I ain't mad. I can see that. You do be mixing people up.
Yeah, kind of.
I can see that. Lakeith Stanfield does look a little like.
We also did a review on the photograph.
Yes, we did do a review on the photograph.
So make sure you check that out.
Make sure you check that out as well.
Yes.
You might also know him from ATL.
ATL, old movie, old school.
Oh.
I mean, it was in
the show. Atlanta. I'm sorry.
Atlanta. You said ATL.
ATL. Atlanta.
T.I., you know, the skating.
No, not the skating.
No.
Atlanta.
Okay, Atlanta.
We can't get it together.
I know, right?
Also starring in this movie, we have Dominique Fishback.
Yes.
And you might know her from previous movies such as...
She's in The Hate You Give.
God, I didn't think you was going to know that.
I found that out yesterday, Yep. I did my research.
Yes, she was. She was in The Hate You Give. Yes, which is also a great movie.
It is very much so.
Okay, and also starring in this movie, we have Jesse Plemons.
No, I don't know. I know he looks familiar. But
he does look familiar, and that's because you might know him from the movies such as Game Night.
Oh, Game Night,
yeah.
I get Game Night and Tag and those type of movies.
Yeah. And,
they all run together, so.
Okay, and Game Night and Tag.
Yeah, he was the neighbor.
Yep.
Yeah, he was the neighbor.
Those are sleeper movies.
Yeah, it is. It was good.
Both of those are good.
They was trying to keep him out the game.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, it was so nice.
All right. So you want to go ahead and get into the plot. Thank you for supporting our channel here at Blackburn Enterprises, where we discuss various topics, generally trying to focus on important issues within the Black community. We also discuss lighthearted subjects such as sports, movie reviews, interviews, and more. And if you enjoy it, go ahead and do us a favor. Make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. And you also can hit that bell so you'll be notified anytime we post videos. And you can also comment on our videos so we can get your feedback. We appreciate every single one of you. Now back to the video.
Yes. So basically, this is based on a true story, true events. These are real people, and it's talking about the Black Panther Party and how it got infiltrated by the FBI. And
the main person that they're following is Fred Hampton.
Yes, Fred Hampton.
And basically, because of everything that he's doing, he is becoming number one on the FBI's list.
Yes.
So they're trying to do whatever they can to slow him down, to stop him.
Whatever he's got
to stop the movement that he's putting together.
Yes.
All right. So you want to go ahead and get into your likes?
This is a heavy movie. So I really like
I agree.
The acting. I really like the acting. You forget who these people are, like Daniel Kaluuya. You was in Get Out. There's a whole different role as to what you're doing now. So it's very,
Yeah, strong, definitely strong acting. Strong acting. Lakeith Stanfield, to me, did the darn thing. Like, like the way what were you gonna
I was
say?
gonna say, is Lakeith Stanfield in Get Out too? Is he
Yes.
the one that says Get Out?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So no, it just clicked.
It just clicked.
They're both in that together
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
They
He was
both
like-
play
he was
two
like,
different.
"Get out!
Yeah,
That
the
was
two
him.
different roles,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Totally different people.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lakeith Stanfield,
Yeah.
he's doing a darn thing. Like
Yeah.
his character and showing just being conflicted
Versatile.
and just the so many different emotions that his character, goes throughout the course of this movie.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely goes through the whole gamut of those emotions, and I think Lakeith Stanfield does an excellent job.
He does. Most definitely agree.
Right. Any more likes in this movie?
I like that it humanized what could be looked at as a radical party, or like I think this. I can say this without spoiling it. I mean, because this was real life, so they tried to compare the Black Panthers to the KKK, and they were nothing like the same. They were doing stuff for the neighborhood and for the community versus just trying to kill people and hurt people because of their color. So I like how they humanized them and showed what all they stood for, not just saying, oh, they just a radical group that,
Okay, and
fighting for equality.
And
that's not what it was.
Yeah, fine.
That's not all it was. Yeah.
But that actually leads into my dislike. And actually, shout out to Will Smith. My friend Will Smith, not the real Will Smith.
Not the actor.
Not
yet.
the actor. Yeah, not yet. But yeah, we talked about it and we agreed some things, and that's one of my dislikes is they didn't delve really or dive into all that Black Panthers was doing for the community. Like they really did a lot. Like the whole food stamps, basically food stamps are receiving
AFDC.
Yeah, all that. That's modeled after the program that the Black Panthers started. So delving.
So they left out some stuff.
No, well, I don't say they left it out, but to me, they didn't spend long enough on that particular function that the Black Panthers did. And that might also lead into just my basic dislike was that I feel like the movie wasn't long enough. I feel like they sped by some things. And so I feel like certain, when things happen later in the movie, it would have had a bigger impact if you were able to elongate the movie and be able to dive into how some things happened. They kind of showed it happening, but you really didn't get the weight of how it happened, like basically because they rushed it, I guess because of the story, oh, okay, that's going to happen. But I want to get deep into it. Like, okay, how did this happen? Who was behind this? What was the makeup of how that happened? Yeah. So, yeah. You got any dislikes?
Yeah, which is probably why the movie wasn't as long, and you're probably going to be a little mad when I say this.
Here we go.
I think this movie should have been like chunked up into parts because it's a documentary. It's kind of a little boring and slow, so I kind of like dozed off a little bit and then woke back up. It's like, oh shoot, gotta watch the movie.
Shout out to the people that always fall asleep on movies.
Shout out to Danielle and Danielle too. I saw that she said she fell asleep twice on it.
Shout out to Danielle. Shout out to Yatia.
But
I'm gonna need y'all to do better
because it's because it's real life and it's a true story. There's not a lot of it can be slow developing and slow movement. It was very interesting though. I'm not saying it wasn't. It just.
But I think sometimes when you have, especially when you have period pieces, so to speak, movies that's taking place in 50s, 60s, or what have you. Sometimes and when it's coming from something historical, you have to have time, I feel like, to set that up.
You do.
For example, and something else me and Will was talking about, we were talking about Malcolm X. We were talking about how long that movie is longer than Alicia.
Yes. That's like a 2-3 part movie.
Right. No, but the reason it's so long is because you have to get that. You have to get, who Malcolm X was before
he became Malcolm X.
And so once you got to see who he was, that made who he was, it was like
even
a bigger impact.
Yeah.
Because you was like, I see what he was doing before. Yeah. Look at what he's accomplished and look what he's doing now. And I think that this movie could have, it definitely could have helped the movie if they were able to do that. Now, I guess it wouldn't have helped you because you would have fell asleep on it. But
But I think and what we tend to do, people have short attention spans, so they probably don't break the movies up in like how Lord of the Rings is broken up in some different parts.
Yeah, but
I think.
But another thing I'll be interested. I should research that. But one thing I was wondering is what was the budget?
Yeah,
and that's what I'm wondering. Because those that are in movies and those that that do this, you have to pay for that stuff. So you know what I'm saying, how you have cameraman, you have everybody that's behind the scenes, you have all that stuff. You got lighting people, you got makeup people, you got wardrobe, you got all that stuff costs. And so, and again, I don't know if that played into it, but I just feel like I wonder if that's something that prevented the movie from being longer, because Hollywood has proved that long movies can be successful.
Yeah, they can.
So I don't know. For
example, Lord of the Rings.
Right.
Yeah.
And one more dislike, and again, it's not with the movie, but it's with you people out there. I'm not going to delve into it before, but we've actually talked about it before. We had a similar issue when we reviewed our movie Harriet. It was the some of the same problems that people had. Some people feeling like Black Americans or Black people that are born here in the United States need to play certain roles. And again, as we said with Harriet, and as say the same thing, just see the movie first.
Yeah.
Before you open your mouth, before you start running your mouth and feeling like, oh, this, and I feel like that's a deeper conversation that we need to have, and we might have that conversation. But beforehand, wait till you see the finished product before you jump through the roof and have having your feelings about something that you haven't even seen yet.
Another interesting thing that I don't know if this is probably another conversation for another day as well, but surprisingly this movie is like a 90 something on Rotten Tomatoes, which is one of the big critics. They vote on movies and things, and it's like a 7 on IMDb. So the critics love the movie, and probably because of the ending. So I feel like if they win, they like the movie. If we win, they don't like the movie.
Well, I don't know, but if you look at this movie and you look at another movie that we recently did when we did American Skin, I feel like
they didn't like that movie.
But like we said in that movie, I feel like that's because for one, they blackballed. I feel like Hollywood blackballed him.
Yeah.
And then two, he's not as well liked as the people in this movie.
In this movie, that's true.
Because everybody Daniel Kaluuya and Lakeith Stanfield, as far as Hollywood is concerned,
they like
that's their go-to people right now. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the people that they're often working with.
Yeah.
So I feel like sometimes that plays in it too, because if you're well liked, then it's this movie's great or whatever. And then if you're not well liked, it's you're just doing the most talking about it. So yeah, good points. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the rating. You want to go ahead?
I'm gonna rate this movie an A, solid A.
Solid A. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Why are you gonna do that?
Because of the acting and the storyline. This is based on a true story, and I think they really embodied the roles that they played. So.
Okay. I think I'm gonna give it a B+. Okay. Like I said, it's a great movie. I just think that the movie, like I said earlier, was too short. There are certain parts that could have been better. There are certain things interactions. You want to know how people became friends, or how did they get linked up. And I feel like if the movie would have been longer, you could have found that information out. So.
It's true. That is true.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So if you want to go ahead and do us a favor, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It definitely helps out the channel, and it helps us. Also, if you want to do us a favor, go ahead and comment below. What should they comment? Oh, before you comment, if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe so you can definitely be up to date on different videos that we drop like this one. Yes. So, back to you. What should they comment below?
Ooh, I think they should comment, what would they do if they were in Lakeith Stanfield's position?
That is a deep question.
It is very deep.
What would you do?
What would you do? Right. That song is really right.
I don't know none of the words of that song.
But it definitely makes sense that you sung it.
Right. All right. We definitely appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes,
and
we
I guess
do.
we'll holler at you. Peace.